beautiful.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Making
Yes.
it.
Let me turn this up on the side.
I love your shirt.
Thank you. Okay.
Um,
Perfect. Okay. So, Ashley, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Thank you for talking to us today.
Of course.
Yes. You're a fellow Texan.
I am. Wait,
From
where are you
Dallas.
from?
I'm from Dallas.
Oh, I'm from Coppell.
Born and raised. Oak Cliff. And then moved to DeSoto like later on when I got a little older. But yeah, we have
Awesome.
similarities.
Well,
Yes.
hi.
Yeah, hi. Right? So you've been acting since you were 5.
Yes.
But this is your first leading role in Motherland, Fort Salem. In your first acting credit. Does this all feel like a dream come true for you?
Yes, it's so amazing. God has truly blessed me. I don't know. I say it's like just the beginning for me. I know it's like a huge beginning, but I know God has a lot in store. So
Yes, he does. He does, definitely. So you play Abigail Bellwether,
mhm.
a driven, ambitious, empowered witch. Tell us about how you connected with this character. Like, what did you do to, make sure that Ashley left and you were straight on Abigail for this role?
Yeah, so I'm Ashley didn't really leave because Abigail and Ashley are very like this, like
Okay.
through and through.
Okay.
I'd say I'm not as big of a queen bee as Abigail is,
Mhm.
but I don't know. We're very, very similar in a sense of Abigail, she does have pressure from her mom. That's not how we're similar, but she also puts pressure on herself.
Right.
And I tend to do that. And she's definitely a perfectionist and doesn't want to fail. So
Yeah.
me, actually, right there.
Right.
Yeah.
I love in Motherland that the roles are reversed, the gender roles.
Mhm.
Why was it important to show gender roles being reversed? Like what you would normally see men doing in a show, we see the women being very empowered, very strong, and very taking on what we normally would see a man do. Why was that important to show?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's so important for women to be on the front lines in our show. I don't know. I just think, back in the day, it was very, women can just be like a housewife and take care of the kids and cook. And now the men are taking care of the kids in our show and they're building our weapon. So I just think, I don't know, it's important to show that we can be in charge and we can lead as well.
Right.
And that we have a voice and you can't shut us up. So
no.
Yeah.
Speaking of shutting up, I love you guys' poster or your billboard.
Yeah.
You guys are like, we have something to say and we're gonna say it. I love that. Hell Beltane in last week's episode, I think that was the title of it. Girl, that was pretty racy.
Yeah.
Again, it shows the roles being reversed.
Mm-hmm.
How was it filming that scene? Were you at all nervous? And for those who haven't seen it, you have to go catch up before today.
Yeah, you have to tune in to see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It was very empowering.
Mm-hmm.
I am not like that how Abigail was. I wasn't nervous, which was kind of strange to me. Going into it, I thought I was going to be like super reserved about it, but we had an intimacy coach, and the boys that I was with, I knew them I worked with them for about 2 weeks, so I got very comfortable with them. So I wasn't nervous at all, which was so weird. And I was just like, that was one of the things I like snapped into Abigail real quick. So like those were like, I put Ashley away and it was just like, Abigail's here and she's ready to take charge.
I mean, you took charge.
Yeah.
High five.
Thank you.
Okay, so your superpower is similar to that of Storm, right? Mm-hmm. If you could have your own superpower, if Ashley Nicole could have her own superpower, what would it be?
I'd say teleportation, so I could be like anywhere I wanted, just like that.
Okay.
And definitely reading people's minds, because you never know what's going on in there.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I would like to know that too.
Yeah, right? I'm just
Yeah.
like, what are you
thinking
what
about
are you
me?
thinking? Yeah.
Right.
What's going on in there? Yeah.
Right. That's a good one. Okay, Ashley, what will viewers expect from tonight's show? Okay, so say the people haven't seen it. The people that are watching this, they haven't seen the show.
Yeah.
They need to go and catch up, though, if you haven't seen it. What can they expect from tonight's episode?
Tonight is mayhem.
Oh,
Honestly.
wow.
Yeah. You won't expect everything that you think is going to happen
Mm-hmm.
is not going to happen. There are a lot of twists and turns. I'm trying to say things without giving things away. It's a wedding. There's a wedding,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh, okay.
Yes, it's my cousin's wedding.
Yes.
So, you know, I have to invite my unit, Tally and Rael, and my mother's orders. So they're meeting all of the bellwethers, my 5 fathers. I know, 5 fathers. Little, you're looking like, what?
Yes.
Yeah, 5 fathers. Yes, and it's a wild ride. It's everything that a wedding should not be and more.
Okay, so we will definitely be tuned in. So everybody, make sure you tune in.
Yes.
Ashley, you're currently in your last semester. You're about to graduate. Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations from
Thank
Baylor.
you. Yes.
Tell us. A lot of people would say, "Hey, I'm on a hit show. I don't need it. I'm good. I'm already in my career." Why was this so important for you to finish what you started with your degree?
I think that an education is so vital and important. I think one thing that someone can't take away from you is your education.
Right.
And I'm a big believer of finishing what I start. I don't know. I just think, you know, my parents went to Baylor, so it was like a family thing. Like, I'm gonna graduate from my parents' alma mater as well.
Right.
I also want to write, right? And
yes.
direct, and that's what my degree is in.
Mm-hmm.
So I do believe that doing things hands-on is like amazing to
right.
do. But also having that degree, I feel like kind of just gives me a little leg up.
Right.
So I wanted to finish what I started, and having accomplished so much and doing that at the same time, I just think it wasn't an option for me. I think that's where God was leading me all along, and that's what I'm doing.
I love it. I mean, I think you're a good example for women and young girls your age that are like, okay, I'm in school, but I really want to just jump into my career, because now with social media, it's very easy to become rich and famous overnight, right? And so I love that although you're on a hit show, you're still committed to your degree. Are you going to be able to walk across the stage, or are they going to have a ceremony, or what?
So not in May because of the virus. Our president of Baylor, President Livingstone, was saying maybe in August.
Okay.
If it's cleared up, and if not August, then
your birthday month.
My birthday month, yes.
Yeah.
If not August, then December. So I'm praying at some point I'll get to walk, because it's such a huge accomplishment, especially, you know, filming the show and then going back and filming school. So, yeah, at some point, which is fine.
Well, you're getting the degree, so that's what's important.
Yeah.
So either way, congratulations to you on that.
Thank you.
What kind of roles would you like to take on next? You're so good at this. I can't believe this is your first leading role, because you,
thank you.
I mean, you do it so effortlessly. What would you like to do next?
I always say that I really want to do a Pixar movie, because I'm like a Disney nerd. So that's like one thing that I'd love to do. I don't know. I hope Motherland goes on for seasons.
Yes.
And seasons and seasons and seasons. But I just want to do like movies, like a cool action movie, Marvel, Storm, I don't know, just, you know, all of the things.
I could see it. Do you have any upcoming projects that you want to tell us about?
Not right now. I'm just, you know, working more on the craft during the time, and of course sending out self-tapes and stuff like that. But just right now I'm just honing in on my skills and things like that.
Yes. And having your hit show on TV every week. So
Yeah, which is crazy to even say.
right, you're a bit of a fashion girl. I love it. What's your go-to quarantine look?
Quarantine look.
Yeah. What are you wearing in quarantine?
The day, like, when I'm wearing pants or not wearing pants is the question. No, it's probably just like a oversized t-shirt, honestly, and no pants. But if my parents are like, Ashley, you need pants on and sweats, just that's what I'm chilling out in. Just a really big shirt and
comfy. Definitely comfy. Who's your inspiration in the industry? Who do you look to and say you want to not necessarily go in their same path, but they inspire you in what route you want to take?
Yeah, I think Zendaya is a very she describes that perfectly. You know, she not only like starred on Disney, but she like was an executive producer in her next Disney show, and then now on Euphoria, and you know, she's venturing into fashion and things like that. So I just think she's a really big model of not just staying in one bubble and having people, you know, put you in a box.
Right.
So I admire her for that a lot.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today.
Thank
and do you want to tell everybody what time they can tune in tonight for the show and where they can?
Yes. You can tune in at 9 p.m. And then that's on the East Coast and the West Coast, and then 8 p.m. Central on Freeform, and then on Hulu tomorrow.
Yes, we'll be watching. Thank you so much, Ashley. All the blessings
to you.
You are a superstar, and you're on your way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Bye.